I think these batteries could be a game changer, especially for beginners. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new GenZace G-Tech range of batteries and their new smart iMars mini charger. Now I know battery videos can be a little bit boring, but let's get through all the technical stuff and then we can get to the action. The question a lot of people ask themselves is, smart batteries, are they really worth it? Well look, I think they do have their place in the RC market, mostly aimed at beginners or people who are looking for ease without having to mess around setting charge rates and worrying in case something goes wrong. And if you didn't know, Lipo batteries can be incredibly volatile, and if you don't look after them, this can happen.
It's going to explode, and here it goes. Whoa! Whoa!
And you really don't want that happening in your home. Smart chargers and batteries take the guesswork out of running Lipo batteries and are an incredibly safe option. All of this great functionality comes at a premium price. We'll talk more about this later, but first let's take a look at one of the new batteries. So GenZace have sent me one of their new 2S 5500 mAh 100C Lipo packs, and I like the look of this thing a lot. Now this is a high voltage battery, so on a full charge it will be sat at 7.6 volts. As you can see, it's hard case and it does have an LED indicator letting you know how much battery is left in your pack. It features a self-storage mode, which from what I can remember, if the battery hasn't been touched in about 5 to 10 days, it will automatically self-discharge to a safe level. It's also got other features built into the circuit board to make it an incredibly safe option for people starting out with Lipo batteries. The battery also comes with 12 gauge wire and an XT60 connector. Now you may have noticed already, the balance plug on this thing does look a little bit different, and that is because the new balance plug actually features a new chip, and that's what communicates with the charger to let it know what you've plugged in and how to charge it properly. So that's the 2S battery then, and I do believe there's going to be a 3S and potentially a 4S, but what about the charger? So this is the iMars mini charger. It's an intelligent charger designed especially for the G-Tech range of batteries, but it's also compatible with non-smart batteries. It will work out what voltage you need to be charging at, and it will also work out the cell count. Now for non-smart batteries, all you need to do is manually select the battery type, and then the charger will automatically select the charging voltage depending on the flow from the battery. Now this charger will support 2 to 4S packs of various different chemistries. It can support Lipo, Lipo high voltage, Life batteries, and it can also do nickel metal hydride batteries. And one of my favourite features is the automatic storage function. I love the fact that this thing is also small and lightweight, and it's an incredibly portable design. And if you're out in the field bashing, I can see this thing being really handy to have to get your packs charged up whilst on the go. I will leave a link down below for you to head over to the GenZace website, check out the iMars mini charger, because I think it's going to be a game changer. So you may be wondering, what exactly do you get in the box? Well, obviously you get the charger itself, you get a 1 meter USB-C power cable, a 65 watt mains adapter, an XT60 female to EC3 MAU adapter, you also get an XT60 female to Dean's MAU adapter, and you also get an in-depth product manual. All this is great stuff, but how does this battery actually perform? Well, let's find out. So the test vehicle for today is my son's Armour Senton 4x2, which is now running a Hobbywing Max 10 SCT combo, a high voltage and extremely quick KST servo, and it's also now 4-wheel drive. And considering this thing started its life as a 2-wheel drive brushed, it's definitely come a long way. Now since the last upgrade video that I did, I've also now upgraded the shocks on this thing. This is running ZD Racing shocks front and rear. These things are big and beefy, and they're so much better than the Armour stock shocks. If you're interested in getting a set of these shocks for your 3S BLX, I will leave some links down below for you to head over and check them out. Now you may have noticed the front bumper looks a little bit odd as well, and that is because I'm using the granite front bumper. The stock Senton one is rubbish. Yes, it does look a little bit odd, but it's definitely going to hold up better than the stock one. Right, so let's give this a quick go then. Now this is a 2S pack. I have been running this on 3S lately, but because this thing is a high voltage pack, you do notice the extra punch. I love how the Senton handles, but the Hobbywing system is great. And with a proper battery in there, you know, this thing is 100C. all the power that ESC wants. You know, that battery's going to be providing it. Just look how good this thing performs. It handles so well. I don't know about my driving ability, but the truck itself is great. And that KST servo, I said it last time, it's really made a difference. And I'm a huge supporter of KST at the minute. Some of their stuff is so good. Yes, it's a little bit more expensive, but the quality is definitely there. That front bumper is going to be a lot better. I was so tired of replacing the stock Senton front bumper. It's really not that strong. I really love the Senton. It is a great truck. So there we go then guys, this thing performed really well today on this brand new Genzace 5500 mAh 2S 100C Smart Lipo. That was a bit of a mouthful, but I tell you what, these packs are great. Now I love the fact that there are so many safety features built in for beginners, you really can't go wrong. Now we need to talk about cost because these things can be a little bit more costly compared to your normal Lipo batteries. Now I think the extra money's worth it, especially if you are just starting out and you're a little bit afraid of Lipos. These things are a great option for you. Now this isn't the first time we've seen a range of smart Lipo batteries. Spektrum also have their own range as well, but they're a little bit more expensive than the Genzace. Now I think this 5500 mAh 2S pack is going to be selling for between $50 to $60, somewhere in that range. Now that's really not a bad price. So I'll leave a link down below for you to head over to the Genzace website. You can check out the full range of batteries. You can also check out the iMars mini charger in more detail. All the spec is on there, so check that out and I think you're going to enjoy it. Cheers for watching, see you on the next one. Take care.